Hey, it's Empress Rose. Welcome to our collective reading. Take what works, leave what doesn't, and leave a comment, an emoji, a like, a subscribe, anything like that helps keep my channel visible. And yeah, so we're starting off with Moonology. I'm doing a special today. It's a special reading for the new moon in Pisces. Everything's in Pisces right now. The whole world is in Pisces. Everything's got Pisces all over it. We've got sun and moon and 4 billion planets in Pisces, and I'm feeling it. So I just dropped this Moonology card, and it has completely disappeared off the face of this earth. Okay, oh, there it is. Expect powerful change, I'll say. And I think based on how this came out is that you're not expecting it. That's the thing. There is powerful change coming. New moon eclipse. So we've got the new moon coming up in a day from when I'm doing this. And so that's pretty cool. New moon eclipse, it's powerful. And that's what I was saying. I'm feeling it. It's powerful. And I just wanted to do an additional reading this week. Well, we'll see if it's additional or not. Here we have the fawn again, showing up again. New moon energy, new energy, new enterprise. A new business venture, some shaky legs at first. Something new coming in. It'll change things. Perhaps it changes relationships. Perhaps it changes... there are dynamics here that will be changed by this fawn energy, by this emergence. Remember, was it last week or the week before where we had all that birth energy, that like pushing out, that breaking through energy? We had an eclipse on that reading too, and I know that the eclipses are starting to come in again, the sort of eclipse season that we get twice a year. Anyway, it's got that same birthing, full dilation, dilated at 10 centimeters, and here we go, feeling here. So expect powerful change in some sort of birthing process, some sort of new thing that's coming in. And then we have the Selkie. This is a difficult energy. It's restrictions. Not being able to do what you want to do, go where you want to go. A loss. It could be contracts and agreements where you're not quite... A loss of freedom here. Your time is not your own. Usually the Selkie card too comes in, I'd be remiss in my duties if I did not mention that it comes in with limitations by patriarchy or masculine energy, by either a patriarch or just simply by the hierarchical energy that we have here. The Selkie is experiencing a loss of freedom due to contracts, power dynamics, and usually it is like a man or masculine energy that has stolen her power. Maybe not stolen it, maybe that's part of the situation, is that there is some kind of restriction here as you start something new. I want to be like, what I want this message to be is that there's a restriction, but there's this new thing coming in that's going to remove the restrictions and allow freedom. And that is a way that we could read the cards. But the way they came out is it seems like there's restriction within this new thing. And it is like giving birth, like having a baby, It's not like you have the baby and then you're free. You have a baby and then you're like really beholden to that responsibility. Your time, your energy, your body still is beholden to this responsibility that you brought in. So I don't necessarily see it as, I think I'm not getting like a bad feeling from this card. I know that that is possible here with this card. So I want to acknowledge that. But I want to say, like, it's sort of like the restriction on freedom and movement that you have when you've had a baby. It is a shocking, powerful change when you bring something someone into the world. It is a shocking change. There's birth energy here. But there's also this sense of an obligation and a commitment to something that does restrict your freedom. It looks like it's something, a new responsibility that you're not, I don't know. A new responsibility. I'm not sure it's entirely bad or entirely just about restrictions. Okay, and then our storytellers. Here we have the Urban Crow Oracle. Yeah, a new routine. And I think we can really see this Selkie as being part of that routine, as being part of this. Oh, I can't really have her out here. I don't think YouTube's paying much attention to my channel anymore, so we can maybe have her out here. I don't think they care. So routine, and this Selkie, to me, routine is very limiting. It's very like, we have to do this thing every day. We have to get this. We have obligations. We have things that have to get done every day. To me, like, routine really stifles me and kills me. You know, I understand its value. You get everything done. You're taking care of yourself. These routines are very important. So I understand the value of them, but for me, they feel like a straitjacket. So I've learned how to work with it. Like, I vary my routine. I vary it every couple weeks, have a routine I follow, but I get to break it up. I have different options for each, you know, exercise and different options for that, whatever I'm feeling in the day, so that there's a meshing of routine and my own need for spontaneity. So so the needs are getting met. So that's a little bit of what I'm already getting with the Selkie card, is there's a routine, an obligation, needing to, an obligation and a routine. And it might be a whole new routine that's here creating some changes. Maybe you have, like, expect powerful change with this new routine. Yeah, it's going to feel a little restrictive. Yeah. But it's a new day-to-day activity, perhaps, that's coming into your life that will feel a little restrictive, but is, like, really powerful. And then we have luck. So something, well, this is a good, these cards are all good. It's just the Selkie has this, like, we got to do this thing, obligations and restrictions to it. So luck here, something coming in, maybe to break up the routine, powerful change. I like this with the luck and the fawn. So yeah, really good energy with that luck, something that you need coming directly at you. It's not going to miss you. It's yours. This isn't missing you. This also looks like like the view of this fish. Should this fish still, you know, be alive? And it's coming into this crow. This could be seen as the mouth of the crow. So in a way, it's like birth, but the opposite. Like, it's coming into, I don't know if that's a good metaphor, but it's coming in here, and here's sort of the reality that it's coming into. It's very lucky. Powerful change with this routine, this new routine. And there is restriction, but I just don't feel like it's terrible. I think it's the restriction that you find with a routine. Sticking with a routine, making a commitment and having to stick with it. It's very fortunate though. So, I mean, I think you're being encouraged to stick with a commitment even though it feels restrictive and feels difficult. It's actually very good and very cool. All right. And then moving on to the tarot here. From the bottom of the deck, we have Empress. I like it. Empress, abundance, having everything you need. This is mother energy, where here we have the child, birthed, the birthed. Here we have the birther, right? She's watching over this thing. She's watching over her offspring. She's watching over her offspring, this new life. It's spring. Offspring. She's watching this fox energy, guarding, protecting. This is the fawn. This is the fawn asleep in the grass, in the woods. And here, I think this is you, right? I think this is you. We have this transformation, the Luna moth. This is you watching over this new thing, being protective, nurturing, feeding. It's that mother energy. Yeah, you've birthed something here. It's this whole mother metaphor with the selkie. Yeah, there's a restriction on your time, right? You're in abundance, but you're here willingly protecting this thing and watching over this thing and nurturing this thing, this birthed being, mother energy. And there's spring, there's daffodils, there's magnolias, the transformation. It's like you're watching over some sort of transformation, like almost this cocoon energy, and you're there protecting the cocoon until it's time for it to emerge and be self-sufficient. But at one point, I want to say at one point you were this new thing. It's part of the cycle. It's part of the chain of events. You know what this needs. And you have the ability to give that, even though it may feel binding or difficult. Past, present, inner landscape, what's at issue, environment, to-do list, possible outcome. All right. Powerful energies here. The top row is minor arcana, or the minor, yeah, that's what that word is, right? The top row it feels like the day-to-day stuff. And then the bottom row has bigger energies, major arcana. Oh, ew. Oh, no me gusta, that one. Oh, my least favorite card. Okay, well, we'll get there. So 3 of Cups, friends. So in the past, there's been like some friendships, some relationships. It's like you've just been friends, just friends. You haven't been co-workers. You haven't been, maybe there's some co-worker vibes here. I love the raccoons here, the little trash pandas, as my friend calls them. Maybe some reckless energy. There was a party. It doesn't seem dramatic. Maybe there was a little drama. I don't know. There was a party, a gathering, some friends, hanging out, sharing or not sharing or prying things. You've been friends with a group. Maybe not necessarily a group, but like it's, some friends and friends of friends and whatever is going on there. So a party perhaps has happened. We've got the magnolias there too. So maybe this is past, right? I literally said when I put the card down, past. Yeah. Drinks, perhaps a little getting a little tipsy here with your friends. This is a party or a gathering in the past. Someone you've known for a while, perhaps, as a friend. Maybe you've had meals with them or shared drinks with them or something, or a bowl with them somehow. So, you've been friends with this person or in this situation. Then we have Two of Swords. So there's a blockage here. Not quite ready to move forward. Whoa. I've never seen these hands here holding these swords. The unseen. Oh my God, there's like lizards down here, dragons down here in the water holding these swords. Oh, but it's creating this steadiness. See, I don't know if you can see the hands holding the swords in the water, but not really hands. They're like lizard claws or something. I want to say water dragon is what I want to say. There's this amphibian, right? The frog, another symbol of transformation. This frog is ready to move off, but hasn't yet been able to. So there's this blocked energy, maybe a no energy. Maybe it's someone you've been friends with in the past, hung out with, and they're no longer part of your life, or the friendship did not progress, or something like that. This, though, has this unseen force that's creating this stable environment. Stasis is what I'm seeing. Yes, there's emotions. Yes, there's some sort of intellectual stasis. Like you're here, it's not moving forward. It's not ready to move forward. But there's been some unseen element, maybe spiritual, probably spiritual, that's created stability, at least in the situation. It's not chaotic. And that could be what's causing you to not want to move on from the situation, because it isn't chaotic right now. There's no unknowns to deal with. There's no unknown land. You haven't taken a leap of faith, or there hasn't been any movement forward. Like, it's been friends, we've stayed friends, there's no movement forward. And you know what? The blessing in that is that it's been stable. Nothing, no curveballs from this friendship, no curveballs from this gathering, nothing upsetting coming through from this friendship, from this gathering. And yeah, it's not progressing, it's not moving forward, no leaps have been made, but there's a sense that stability has been achieved at the cost of moving forward with something. And so that's okay, though. I feel like that stability was welcome, is fine. Like this has emotionally chaotic energy to it. And then here we went to kind of retreating into a corner where now we're having some stability, and it might start to feel stuck, though, right? With that routine energy, this selkie energy, like, okay, so now I'm seeing this, like, some powerful change came through. We got something going, but there were all these restrictions to it. And that's what this feels like, is restrictions. Yes, there's stability. Yes, I mean, in the Selkie, like, yeah, this man is taking care of her. This, she's given up her mermaidness, you know, from the Little Mermaid. She's given up her mermaidness for this protection, for this stability, for this routine. She's given this up, and that's great for a time period, right? So we're in this momentary time period where we have achieved stability. We are not moving forward. I feel like our intuition can often be telling us it's not time to move forward. It's not time to, like, this frog is going to leap into something. We don't know what's over there. We don't know if it's a stable land, if it's whatever, but the intuition, I feel like, is there. It's telling you there will be movement, but not right now. Right now, stability is key. So, and I think that, you know, oftentimes Two of Swords comes into me as like, oh, your intuition is saying move forward, but you're not doing it yet. But this one's coming into your intuition is saying right now, stability is key. Create stability. Create the stability is for you, coming in for you as you sort of like, I'm seeing those like horses that are about to jump over something, but they've like had a bad experience, so they're just like, they come up to the jump and they're really nervous and they're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then maybe they back around. So I'm seeing that like stability is being created for you. You know you're moving forward, but you're not doing it quite yet. And I think that's also an intuitive hit there, that it's not quite time to move forward. So the Selkie and this Frog and Two of Swords are coming in together as far as restrictions, not allowing you to move forward at this time, and that's okay. Yeah, because I wasn't getting bad vibes, but sometimes I get creepy vibes. So there's creepy vibes coming, so maybe we're going to circle back around to creepy vibes. So don't worry, the creepy vibes are on their way. So in case you were worried that this reading would not have anything creepy in it, don't worry. So in the inner landscape, your hopes and fears, same thing everybody hopes for, the happiest card in the deck. Abundance, physical, emotional, success, abundance. The work is done, the weekend, looking forward to some kind of weekend energy, or retirement energy, or something where the work's done. These bees have been busy and now they're resting in these flowers. They've found what they're looking for. They have a purpose that brings in abundance, which is just the holy grail of existence, you know, that self-actualization that can bring in abundance in our system right now. So that's what you and everybody you know wants, or hopefully everybody you know. Sometimes it seems people want things like for other people to not succeed, and they somehow think that that means they're succeeding. But everybody wants success. So I think, except for some people just want other people to not succeed and they got it kind of twisted and confused. But you want success. Okay, what's at issue here is the Emperor in reverse. This is my least favorite card and situation in the deck. This is a narcissist and egomaniac. This energy, so we have the Empress on one side. She's upright, she's fine, she's doing good. We have this horrific mask. So we have this beautiful female nurturing energy here, has all the resources that we need. We have sort of a horrific masculine energy here that is here to destroy sacrifices, to force sacrifices that make no sense whatsoever and mean nothing. And out of not operating from intuition, they don't have the authority to do what they're doing. They don't actually have any natural authority. The divine did not give them the authority to do this. They're sitting on the throne, but they're a pretender to the throne. In the upright, we'd have someone here to vigilantly protect this growth process. But here we have a person, and maybe they're from your past, that they are not here to protect some growth process. This is the person that feels that their success is everybody else failing. That's how they define success, is other people have to fail. So this could be part of yourself that exists. I mean, I think we all have the capacity to at least embody this energy for a moment, but some people make a habit of it and a lifestyle of it. So there's a very bad leader, a leader that is much more interested in your lack of success, or everybody else's lack of success, or somebody else's lack of success. They're much more interested in cutting people down than building people up. They're much more interested in your failure than their success, because with these Three of Cups, it could be someone who, if you succeed, they look better. Like, that's what a good leader is. Like, a good coach of a team is wanting all the team members to be successful, to bring their best. A terrible coach just wants to look like a good coach and maybe tears their team down in front of other people or whatever, so that they can, and with this idea that then they'll look superior, they'll look amazing. So this person, always, the Emperor in reverse is someone with a lot of power, but keyword power. They like the power. They don't really they're not a true leader. They're not protecting the success of their followers. They want power and only power, and they have no interest in using that for others, for the benefit of others. So, whoa, I'm just blown away, because this is mimicking a private reading I just did, not just, but a few days ago. So here we have the other Empress, the High Priestess. It's Queen of Wands. It's in your environment. Someone's intuitive. There is a creative leadership here. So this person's a dick, or in like, I don't want to, it's not good masculine energy. They're a leader and they suck. This person in your environment, this is a person in your environment, they are creative, they are intuitive, they follow their intuition, they maybe have a familiar, they are magical, creative, they are here. So these two people attempting to work together, this person's going to go very internal with their creativity, because this person is here to knock it out of them every single time they come up with a great idea. This person has leadership skills that may be untapped or maybe hidden at right now. This is someone you know. They are internal leader. They are more in touch with their own vibe than with everybody else's. This person is the opposite. They are very focused on their creative project, on bringing something to fruition. They have to tune this one out. If they're involved, they have to tune that one out in order to follow their own intuition, in order to be their own creative lead in their life. This person could also be someone that could be very beautiful. They could be very strong, very muscular. And, you know, they could have some blonde hair. That's coming in here. I don't usually get details like that. So for some of you, that might be a key indicator, right? It's just the sunflowers and the white tigress are here. Where did these, there are a lot of people here looking at the Emperor in reverse, very focused on the Emperor, watching carefully what this Emperor is doing. This could be someone who's refusing to lead in a situation because it's not, no, I'm sorry. I'm not getting that. I'm reaching intellectually for other meanings to this Emperor reverse, because I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out another way this Emperor in reverse makes sense right here. Like how this is okay, how this is fine. Like, is it someone who's not leading, that has the capacity to lead, but refuses to do it or won't do it? Won't act towards the public good, even though they have the power to do that. And this person also isn't very concerned with leading, like being out in front. They're concerned about getting their project done. They're concerned about focusing on their self-actualization, on bringing their project to fruition. Then we have the Star card here. This is you. Look at you. I'm holding up a mirror right now. This is you. The Star card. Hope. You're bringing hope to a situation. It's stable. You are having hope. You are embodying hope. You are you're wise. You're experienced. You do have some experience here. Allow the light to find you. Do not hide. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's about hope. It's about having hope, showing reasons for hope, clearing something up so that whoever and whatever situation you're dealing with can see the possibilities also. It's seeing the possibilities, seeing the potential. But there's one. And allowing yourself sometimes, at this point especially, to be the center of attention, because it's something that's benefiting other people. So if you find yourself as the center of attention right now, this is a good thing. This is something that you receive and accept. There's something about it that brings hope to other people. I think that these people are looking to you. I think we're going to stay stuck as long as we're looking at the Emperor in reverse. I think when we're looking at the star, when we're looking at perhaps a message you have or something you have to bring, when we're looking to that moment, to that situation, we have hope. But we are stuck when we're staring at the emperor and the impossibility and the power dynamics, We're stuck as long as we're looking at the power dynamics. When we are looking, are looking at hope, at this star. So there's a center of attention. This is how these are sitting on my table right here. She's looking at you. Possible outcomes, strength, having to face your fears, having to experience restraint. Strength has come up several times for me recently. This mouse is facing the snake. The snake is trying not to eat the mouse. It's trying not to overpower the mouse. It doesn't want to. There's something in its heart that says, do not overpower this mouse. This mouse is finding its voice, is standing up, is facing this fear, is facing death, is facing, and both of them are attempting to remain calm in the process. So it could be you and this Queen of Wands. It could be you facing this Emperor in reverse. There's a Strength card. I also think the Strength card is don't give up. Hold the hope, hold space for hope. Do not give up, do not quit. This stability is here. And yes, you may not be moving forward at this moment, but stay in this stable place. Stay here. The stability has been created by the divine. So this is all mostly a message of hope for the future, of staying the course, of continuing to nurture a new project, maybe through your routines, maybe through your habits. But the Selkie and the Two of Swords is telling you it's not time to move forward yet. But it's time to have hope in some sort of future, in some sort of project, and to stay the course. You do have luck. And this is the only card really telling us this, but it's also related to this. This fish, this star, right above your head. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to do, we're closing it up. We're doing Spirit Animal Oracle. What have we got? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a frog. It's a frog. It's a frog. Leaps forward. When we're ready. Clear out the clutter. This is definitely about stability. Here's this other like star-like situation here in your hand. But clearing out the clutter. Maybe the clutter of your mind, maybe the clutter of your desk. Releasing the past so that the future can come. We see the future, but it's not here yet. So clearing out old thought patterns. What else are we looking at? Clearing out, clear out the clutter. Maybe some things that in your home that it's time for them to go. Maybe some parts of your home. I know I can get a little more cluttered than I would like. It's kind of embarrassing actually, because I don't like the clutter. It just happens. So yeah, spending some time cleaning, clearing. It's all preparation. It's all preparation for a move forward. And then the last one, the signs and symbols. Wishbone. Make a wish, you now have a hand in the outcome. Okay, you're not solely responsible for making this dream come true. Look, we've got a star at the center of this, but you are partially responsible for it. You have something to give here. You have a say. The other thing I want to say is that this has to do with the throat. This has to do with throat chakra work. This has to do with speaking. Speaking. And I love that there's a star at the center of basically the throat. So maybe saying something, speaking something out loud. Yeah, you're not just waiting. You're preparing and you are making a move when needed. All right, I hope that that was helpful. Happy new moon in Pisces, sun in Pisces, everything in Pisces. I'm glad we had some water here. This frog seems very, very much of the moment. All right, see you guys later.